This is what I think might be the third burn book. I can't remember exactly because this is the box. I started this book in 1999 and I've been sort of drawing in it. I started drawing in it with some friends, Mark Wagner, Chris Wilde, back then. But I know we've made a couple others that have been sold a long time ago. This was the cover's been burned with a ruler. I think that was Mark. I blew the back off recently accidentally. I actually put it away until this month. It was sitting on my shelf. Erst is from Urine Style, a clothing label I sort of had. I started with some early burn marks. You can see a black cat little collage there. A lot of this stuff was burned with magnesium. I shaved magnesium off and started with a spark. This is more of the ruler and some kitchen utensils. This is from a fuse, I think. Just sort of layers of burning. And I started using these squibs, where I think that's what they're called. It's like a plastic bag with firecrackers. A plastic bag with a little bit of ink inside, and firecrackers are, let's see the details. Firecrackers are, 2 firecrackers are on the outside of each plastic bag full of ink, and then I light a longer fuse, close the book, and then it's cool how the ink goes through some of the holes and comes through like this. Maybe glue on my fingers. Part of why I have glue on my fingers is because I'm currently making a fake firework of this actual book. So we'll see how that turns out. But this was cool. This purple acrylic ink, some paper from the firecrackers stuck, blew through a perfect little hole there. This is some from the magnesium. This was like a walnut ink. It's cool. It's cool how the holes leak the ink through. I'm surprised the book stayed together. The reason there's a hole in the back is because I tried putting an entire pack of firecrackers in it, but the fuse started to light quicker than I expected it to, so I put my foot on it, and I think that's what blew the back off when the firecrackers ignited. There's a few different colors here. It's from a stove. Yeah, this was cool how the ink somehow bled through the burn even though there's not a hole in it, and soaked into the paper there. Some of this reminds me a little bit of some Bruce Conner drawings, which I love. The Rorschach tests. I forget what he calls them. It's cool to see these little like holes. There's nothing like going through an original artist book by yourself, because you can go backwards and forwards. it's hard to do that obviously on a video, or even when it's shown in a museum or a gallery, because you typically can't go through it by yourself. That's a fuse that burned through the edge. I got these heavy-duty cannon fuses for homemade cannons to put on the firecrackers, partly to make extra burn on the book, but also just to lengthen the fuse so I have time to get away after I ignite it. This is from a smoke bomb. It's got a nice pastel. It's pretty permanent too. It's got a nice soft pastel look to it. This, I don't know what this came from. This might have been a somewhat failed firecracker. Sometimes the bags and the firecrackers aren't lined up just right and they don't quite explode the way I want them to. More smoke bomb. These are crazy fuses. I think I stomped on the book after the fuse. This was a really fast fuse too. Some fuses have different lengths of burn rates, like, you know, 1 foot every 15 seconds or 1 foot for every second. And this was a really fast fuse. This was a white smoke bomb, and it just sort of made a mark of burn instead of the white smoke. Or magnesium at the end. And that's it. It's from 1999 to just this week. It's got a clamshell box. And again, this will eventually be covered in glassine like my other fireworks, with a fuse coming out the top, so it looks like there's like a giant firecracker in the book.